Here's how I lost 5 to 7 pounds every week from combining everything I'd heard on weight loss and coming up with my own plan. I want to start out by saying that I am not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer, and I am most definitely not a doctor. Heck, I'm not even certified to give any advice. I'm just a guy who set one of the fastest weight loss records of all time. This was me just a few months ago. Now take a hard, long look at this picture. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you what I look like right now. Hey, I'm Jared, and in this short video, I'm going to reveal why none of the fad diets ever worked for me and how I lost 120 pounds in just 6 months' time. I weighed in at 295 pounds, and my health was getting worse every day. I've been overweight my whole life, even since I was a little kid. My family was always worried about my weight. They kept telling me that something had to change, but it never did. It got so bad that I started having weight-related health issues and had to take time off work. It caused my wife and I to get way behind on our bills. I was beginning to think that surgery was my only option to get rid of my weight. But then something amazing happened. My wife and I had our daughter, Anna. I'll never forget that feeling the first time I held her in the hospital. She was the most beautiful thing that I had ever seen. I started thinking about not being around for her when she needed me. What if I continued to get bigger and bigger? What was in my future? Diabetes? Heart problems? Death? We were already behind on our bills because of my weight, and now I had a little girl to provide for on top of that. I already felt ashamed to take my shirt off in front of my wife, and I didn't want my daughter to be ashamed of me for not taking control of my problem. I didn't want her to be the one who had the fat dad. My family was going to have to suffer because of me and my weight. Enough was enough. I didn't care anything about being buff and looking like, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just wanted to be healthy and look fit for once in my life. I decided that something had to be done, but what? I've tried time and time again to lose weight in the past. I did the Atkins, Weight Watchers, P90X, the juice diet, all of it. I lost a little weight each time, but I never hit any goals I had set, and I ended up gaining all of it back in the end. But here was the big problem. When I stepped on the scale at the end of the week and it only lost a measly pound or two, I had no motivation to keep going. I had done all this work and was only seeing minimal results. If I was going to be successful at weight loss, I was going to have to lose weight faster than this. I asked some weight loss experts their advice, personal trainers, nutritionists, etc. It seemed like I got the same answer every time. It's only safe to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. I needed to lose 120 pounds. There has to be a faster way than this. I knew that if I could just get faster results, then I could keep my motivation and going strong. One day I was watching a popular weight loss reality show on TV. I noticed that some of the contestants were losing over 200 pounds in only 6 months. And there were doctors on this show who approved of this fast weight loss. If they were losing over 200 pounds in just 6 months, then I could probably lose my 120 pounds in just 6 months. I finally had a spark of hope, and that was all I needed. I was tired of hearing, "You can't." These experts have never been obese. They didn't know what it felt like. They didn't know what it felt like to be depressed because of your weight. I was determined to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds per week, no matter what. I took everything I'd ever heard about losing weight, and then I threw out everything that had slowed me down in the past. After tons of trial and error and hard lessons learned, I finally developed a plan that caused my body to lose 5 to 7 pounds every single week. I still had to go to work every day and fulfill my daily responsibilities. I had to design my plan to fit into my normal life. People told me I was setting myself up for failure. People told me I would gain it all back, but I kept going. I ignored all the naysayers and kept doing it my own way. I was losing an average of 20 to 25 pounds every month, and pretty soon I had lost over 120 pounds in only 6 months' time. I still can't believe it when I see the before and after picture. Some of my friends who I haven't seen in a long time, they don't even recognize me. Sometimes I look in the mirror and, to be honest, I don't even recognize myself. It's a huge change in only 6 months' time. I had become Skinny Jared. I didn't take any pills. I didn't have any surgery. I didn't do any shakes, and I didn't do any of those stupid wraps. To the experts' disbelief, I felt amazing. I felt better now than I had ever felt in my whole life. Everyone started complimenting me. Women even started noticing me. My wife was getting a little jealous. My daughter would no longer have to have the fat dad. She could be proud of me, and I could feel proud of myself. Then something else happened. My wife wanted to drop about 30 pounds. I told her, step by step, what I did to lose my weight. She did exactly what I did, and her 30 pounds were gone in no time. I'm tired of everyone being told that they have to take a pill or that they're restricted to 1 to 2 pounds a week. It makes me sick. For anyone out there who has ever tried to lose a significant amount of weight before, for those people who tried everything, for those people who've been told that slow is the only way, for those people who had a lot to lose and nowhere to turn, I was in your shoes just a few months ago. After losing 5 to 7 pounds every week and eventually losing over 120 pounds, lots of people have been asking me how I did it. I decided I couldn't just sit by and never share my secrets to losing all this weight so fast, but I didn't have a way to teach and share all of this knowledge until now. How would you like it if I could show you step by step everything I did to lose that amount of weight so fast? I could show you stuff like how I stayed on track every day and what I did to ensure I would never fall off the wagon or lose sight of my end goal. The shocking discoveries about how much fat, protein, carbs, and calories I needed to eat each day to drop 5 to 7 pounds a week. The simple yet effective exercise I did every day and the tricks I discovered to make it extremely effective for anyone who needs to drop the pounds fast. How I overcome all temptations and my never-failing tricks that never ever fail me. My amazing discoveries I found to mentally and physically break any weight loss plateau. And finally, how I transition everything I learned into a permanent lifestyle change. Well, I finally have a way to give you instant access to this arsenal of knowledge. Introducing my 6 Steps to Rapid Fat Loss Lifestyle Overhaul course. Here's what you'll get with my Rapid Fat Loss course. Instant access to my online video training library. My audio teaching downloads that you can listen to anywhere and at any time. PDF files that contain all of my notes and best kept fat loss secrets. Plus, I'll even throw in a bonus for you. There's more to losing weight than just knowing how to do it. Sometimes we all, even me, need some motivation and some accountability. You'll get instant access to my members-only Facebook group. You'll be joining a community of fat-burning all-stars. We share our stories, struggles, and successes, and guys, it is amazing. We also share tips, ideas, recipes, before and after pictures, and most of all, encouragement. And all of this in a safe and relaxed environment with no judgment. And yes, in case you were wondering, I am very involved in the group too. You will have no excuse for failure. Here's what you'll get with my Rapid Fat Loss course. Instant access to my online video training, my audio teaching downloads, PDF files that contain my best kept fat loss secrets, and access to the members only Facebook group. You can get it all right now by clicking that yellow button below. Click it right now and you will get instant access to all of this. Here's what some individuals posted after the first week they signed up. Now, this was in the Facebook group. Angie got back on the scale and minus 10 pounds. Becky, 7.7 pounds for her. This is Allison, 7 pounds gone the first week, okay? Monica lost 7 pounds first week. This is Tanya, 9 pounds gone forever and 3.5% body fat. This is Shelly, 9.8 pounds lost. This is the first week, okay? Here's what we'll cover on my Rapid Fat Loss course. How I stayed on track every single day. The shocking discoveries about how much fat, protein, carbs, and calories and what all that means and how I interpreted all of that and made my body drop 5 to 7 pounds a week. How I overcome temptations and my never failing tricks that never ever fail me, okay? My amazing discoveries I found to mentally and physically break any weight loss plateau, and how I transitioned all of this into a permanent lifestyle change. Remember, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer, and I'm not a doctor. I'm no one special. I'm just a guy who figured out another way. Just a very short while ago, I myself weighed 295 pounds. In fact, that's what makes this so unique. That's also the reason why it works. Nutritionists and trainers are bound by their rules. I'll show you what they say works and then what I did that actually worked. I'll tell you what, if you're not 110% happy, shoot me an email within your first 3 days of ordering and I'll grant you an instant, no-hassle refund and we'll walk away as friends. Let's all do it together. Click the yellow button below and get instant access right now. I'll not be offering this special price for much longer. I've been told multiple times that I'm not charging enough for this, and I'm starting to agree. But I know that there's a lot of people out there who really need this. I'm trying to hold out on this super low price as long as I can, but I'm only offering this special price to the first few people who take action right now. Take me up on this special offer and get in at the low price while you still can. Click the yellow button below and get instant access right now. Click the button below. Let's start the training. Let's get you in the Facebook group and let's get going.